All right, I am here in La Oficina, our newly constructed office we put up last year down here in Costa Rica at my family's property. We've had this property in our family for going on 15 years now. We bought it in 2010 and have slowly been developing it. It started out as a tent camp and now has a full house, 2 cabinas, and this oficina, which is a really nice place to work. Yeah, I think the reason my parents chose to be in Turrialba was access to recreation. We're right at the base of Volcan Turrialba, which is really cool. It goes up to 10,000 feet. Lots of cool places to stay up there. Great paragliding, waterfall hiking, and all sorts of good stuff on the volcano. And then down out toward the Caribbean coast, we have a couple big rivers. Mainly the Pequari is the most famous river that a lot of people come to Costa Rica to do raft trips on. You can either do it as a day trip or as an overnighter. We also have the Pejibaye River nearby, which is super fun for any level of kayaker or rafter. There's an upper section with fun rapids for kayaking. They also do raft trips on the whole thing. And then the lower part is mellow enough you can even take an inner tube down. And then we're not far from the beach either. It's just another about 2 hours out to the coast, 3 hours if you're going to the more popular beach town of Cahuita or Puerto Viejo. Which is a little bit more touristy. You know, you can get out of town a little bit, find cheaper spots, or be right in town and pay a little bit more for a nice hotel. And then to get to some of the best rivers in Costa Rica, it's just about an hour drive. So we're centrally located to a bunch of great recreation. And the property is located just about 10 minutes outside of Turrialba in Vices del Volcan. Private gated neighborhood. You can literally walk to town in about 15 minutes or drive down in 5 or 10 with beautiful views of the volcano to one side and then kind of a private jungle canyon out to the other side, which I'm looking out to right now. So the house has evolved from just a tent camp 15 years ago to now a full house with 2 beds, 2 bath, double car garage, 2 cabins. Yeah, so the bamboo cabin, it's got a private bath, beautiful patio out front. You can hear the sounds of the creek just outside and the canyon below us. And then the solar cabin we built specifically for bigger groups. Usually we have it set up just as a king bed and 1 twin as well, or a king and 2 twins, but it also has a bunch of fold down kind of bunk beds, so you can easily sleep 6 or 7 people in there. Also has its own private bath with solar hot water heater, which pretty much heats up every day. And then attached to the house, we have the office here, which we can also convert into another room if we need to, but usually it's just set up with a bunch of desk space. And the office is also connected to what we call the Bob Marley room. We use it as kind of a storage area, but it has its own separate kitchen, fridge, bunk beds. We can put more beds in it. And it's kind of an overflow extra area connected to the office. So yeah, this is our getaway, Costa Rica. It's our retreat from Alaska and my folks from Washington to get away from the cold and darkness for a little bit, soak up some sun, eat a bunch of fresh fruit, and go explore Costa Rica.